Peace and blessings, and abundance, prosperity, all of that, and some more. I was sitting here thinking about something. I was looking at a video just now, and I looked at a bunch of them, and I just wonder why people actually believe things that these people tell them, like politicians and government officials. They never give you the 100% truth of nothing, and the subject I'm speaking on is, okay, this coin XRP, and and I'll put in this video, there's no financial advice. So if you go do something, you do your own research. I'm not telling you to buy anything either. So whenever I speak about something, don't follow what I say. Go do your own research. But they're talking about how the SEC is holding up this, or Powell, the official Powell, he's holding up the rate, and he may be doing that, but it's like they talk about it like they're fighting against each other, when it's, in all honesty, it seems like they're together on all of this stuff, because someone said, quiet is kept. This whole case was like a farce. It wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? And for that matter, what case really is in this damn thing? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get into political stuff. But it's just funny that they keep saying, "Oh, well, Trump is mad at Powell," and Powell's not gonna make the rates go up. Since I've been in this crypto, it's been one thing after another. Like and then next week it'll be something else. The case has been dropped now, so now it's gonna be something else. The SEC hadn't decided to drop the case. Ripple dropped the case, but now the SEC's got to drop the case. Every week is something else. So it shows you, man, that these people are just really all together, and they're lying. You know what I'm saying? They're buying themselves time, probably, buying up, the resources and the technology, so they can move into the future. While we as a people, most people don't pay attention to it, and they'll make excuses. Oh, I got this to do, man. I got this to do. I got to go get me a drink, or, I got to chill this weekend. All this bull jive, man. And, I get sick of it. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I go through my own stuff just like anybody else go through their stuff. So my thing is, stop believing these people when they're telling you stuff. You know what I'm saying? And do your own research to understand what you're holding and what you're doing with what you're holding, and how you're going to move forward with it. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be something. It's definitely going to be something huge. So you play around if you want to, you know what I'm saying? And most people will, you know what I'm saying? Even though, there's plenty of people out here telling people, sounding the horn, like, yo, get into this, do that, you know what I'm saying? But it's more than that. It's more than just get into this, do that, because the whole system has changed over, you know what I'm saying? And we need to change, and we need to shift, because the dollar, anywhere you go in the world, is not worth anything anymore. They've tore it up. They burned it. I mean, they've stripped that system of what it's worth. They've robbed the people, utilized all the people's wealth, and now have to switch over, which, it's a long story anyway, but, because money, it's always shifting and changing every, hundreds, 200, 300, 400 years. You have to change the system anyway, because things, they run out, and they run their course. So, I'm just saying, pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't just think that, these people are going to tell you the direct truth. If you're looking at the news or whatever they're saying, you got to go and do some research and see what they're really saying. You know what I'm saying? So, again, they're not going to give you the whole truth. So that's why I was just coming on here to say, I'm getting tired of hearing about this, that, the other. They're talking about now Trump's mad at Powell and all this old stuff. Man, them people probably be eating together, chilling out together. They making money together and laughing at people. You know what I'm saying? So it's about high time that we as a people start pooling and getting together and pooling resources and information and things, and listening to one another. Not just saying, oh, if you ain't got no material, you ain't got this big thing, or you ain't got that, you can't tell me nothing. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? And go learn something. If you ain't learned nothing, go do some research with your. Give thanks, man. Stay abundant, stay blissful, stay prosperous. Woo-hoo!